Hello, this is your Ohio Weather Network forecast summary for Thursday, November 4th, 2010. We got a lot to cover, so let's get right to it. Start with the weather summary. And here's what we got going. We had a cold front move through early this morning. It brought primarily rain to the area. Behind it, though, some cold Arctic air will move in once a secondary front pushes through overnight tonight. And as the first nor'easter of the season, which we'll get to in just a moment, begins to affect the region, this area outlined in pink here will see a rain-snow mix Friday, which will change to all snow Friday night and Saturday morning. Alright, so will we have the first nor'easter of the season? Yes, we will for the most part here, as the definition pretty much qualifies it as one. What we have here, our blue lines are the upper air jet stream that will set up in place here once that secondary cold front begins to push through. We can see our cold Arctic air sinking in from Canada. And the low pressure system will be off of, will actually be a little bit further north, we're thinking now, more up towards the DC metro area, just off of the Delaware coast, probably by tomorrow morning. And by Saturday morning, we'll probably be onshore in Massachusetts and the upper Appalachian Mountains. Primarily rain along the coast is expected. Behind that, from the mountains and westward into Ohio, we'll see rain to snow. Specifically, a rain-snow mix Friday, changing to all snow Friday evening, lasting into Saturday morning. Now, since we're going to be behind this low-pressure system, we will have a north-northwesterly wind to deal with, which means lake effect snow for the people in the snowbelt counties of northeastern Ohio. Which begs the question, will we have any snow accumulation? The answer to this question is possibly. It's really hard to say, depending on the exact track of the low. For the most part, though, it looks like maybe 1 inch to 2 inches are possible here in the outlined area, although this will primarily be confined again to the snowbelt and the higher elevations. The lower elevations, maybe you'll see a trace. Outside of this area, you'll be lucky to see if anything sticks. If it does, it's not going to last very long, as it'll quickly melt. The ground is just a little too warm yet to sustain any snow accumulation. Looking at the latest satellite picture here, we do see clouds in association with that cold front that passed through this morning over eastern Ohio, primarily from Cleveland down to Mansfield, points east of Mansfield to Zanesville, and that way towards the Pennsylvania-West Virginia state line are clouds. We have this little area here of clear skies that will begin to move into eastern Ohio later this afternoon, and behind that the clouds are increasing, so that sun's not lasting a very long time. The clouds are increasing ahead of that secondary front that will push through later this evening, bringing some rain and maybe a little bit of snow mixed in as well overnight tonight. Latest radar picture shows the rain pushing off to the east behind that cold front, actually. That's some wraparound moisture. Most of the state is dry. You see a little bit of shower activity in western Ohio, and the next showers are over into Michigan and Indiana ahead of that secondary front again. It's going to push through, looking like mainly rain all right now. Alright, the forecast for northeast Ohio for Thursday. Our chance of rain is diminishing now. We had a 40% chance. It's going to diminish here. Otherwise, the high of 48. The low tonight is 35. For Friday, rain-snow mix. Rain to snow later in the day. Pretty good chance of that. High of 40. The low Friday night at 27. Snow showers early on Saturday morning. Pretty cool with a high of only 41. The low Saturday night 27. And we begin to clear out on Sunday with mainly sunny skies, a high of 48 and 30 overnight Sunday night. And on Monday, sunny, a bit warmer, 53. The forecast for northwest Ohio is much of the same. Rain possible this evening as that secondary cold front pushes through. The high there is 51. You guys probably had a bit more sunshine this afternoon than northeast Ohio. The low tonight is 32. Rain, snow, and rain changing to snow for Friday with a high of 42 and the low Friday night 25. For Saturday, we'll call it mainly cloudy here. Don't think places like Toledo and Defiance are really going to see a whole lot of snow or any precipitation for that matter. The high Saturday 43 and the low Saturday night 30. Clearing out for Sunday and a little bit warmer, 52 for the high on Sunday with mainly sunny skies and a low of 34 Sunday night. And warmer on Monday, sunny with a high of 58. The forecast for southeast Ohio, chance for rain through the afternoon here as that cold front continues to push eastward. I don't think a lot of that is reaching the ground that we saw on the radar earlier. A high there is 50, a low overnight tonight is 33. For Friday, rain and snow. That'll change to snow Friday night. High of 43, the low Friday night 25. For Saturday, I don't really think we're going to see a whole lot of precipitation here either, mainly because the system's going to affect more the northern part of Ohio than it is the southern part of the state. So we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy Saturday, the high of 44. A chilly one Saturday night with a low of 24. For Sunday, sunny, the high of 53. Sunday night's low is 33. And warmer for Monday, mostly sunny and 57. For southwest Ohio, I think our rain chances are pretty much done here until later tonight, so we'll call maybe a 20 to 30% chance of a passing rain shower. The high of 51, as you guys have had a lot of sun late this morning and early this afternoon. Low tonight is 34. For Friday, rain to snow later in the day. High of 44, the low is 28. Don't think you're going to get as much rain and snow as the rest of the state. For Saturday, we're going to clear out, mostly sunny, 48 for the high, 26 for the overnight low Saturday night. Sunny for Sunday, the high of 56 and a low of 34. And pretty pleasant fall day on Monday, mostly sunny and 59. Alright, for the latest forecast information and any other weather information, be sure to visit our website, ohioweathernetwork.webs.com. This has been your latest weather forecast summary. Continue to check our websites for the latest updates on the nor'easter. Have a great day.